Hello, everyone, and it's Sunday. Welcome. For those of you who came over from Tenho, welcome. Yes, you did miss Tenho's alcohol serving stream. She was serving alcohol. Don't know what Twitch says about that, but hey. So, we have some things to do today. I have a hope to actually see if we can play through 3 chapters. I have that hope. However, at the same time, I am baking Saint Lucia pastries today. And I want to be done with baking them tonight. Because I still need to shape them. They're doing bulk ferment right now. Need to sit there for a few more hours. And but I can't really stream for longer than 6 because then we won't be asleep until like midnight, and that would be very, very bad because we also want to go for a nice long walk today. We went for like an 8-kilometer walk yesterday and it was heaven. So that's a little thing for you all to know. So we are going to start on chapter 8 now, which is the Reunification chapter. And we have... excuse me. Let's see, where was the thing? Residual, there it is. Let's see. Yes, there were noises on Tenno's stream. Why wouldn't there be noises? She's the origin of noises.
Such a title.
Yes, you have been we will be watching the VOD for noises.
Also, with all that voice acting, it feels as if my throat has been punched.
Yeah, that happens when you're not used to it.
My jaw actually feels, like, So I'm having, one of those throat pills you take when you have a cold and stuff, because, gods.
It hurts us, precious.
We will hold on to the peace of the day.
So, here we go. Reunification.
Could really do with a change of clothing, like a bikini and a pair of sunglasses. There's a coil of rope among the debris.
Oh, we need to take the rope.
Debris from another capsized ship. This must be dangerous waters.
Let's see if we can get Crow down here. If Crow is around. Yay, he's around.
Let's see, I need to unmute you.
April! You're alive! You're here! You're soaking wet! Where did you go? I thought you drowned. I was completely miserable. And the chicks on this island are so prissy. They don't even care for a kiss unless you're all settled down with a nest in your own territory.
Glad to see you haven't lost the gift of the gab, Crow.
Lady, you have no idea how limited bird Twitter can be. It's all, hi this and here I am that, all damn day long. I haven't had a decent conversation in days.
Well, making up for it now.
I never know when you're gonna go AWOL on me again.
I had a little adventure under the sea.
Oh? I didn't know humans had gills.
We don't. Well, I do. I think. At least I can breathe underwater now.
Cool. Not as cool as being able to fly, of course, but still. Hey, does that mean you're a mermaid?
Hardly. I don't have a tail. What did you do after I saw you last?
Well, it took a while. but I found land. Not this island, just a rock with a couple of trees, basically. But when I went back to tell you, you disappeared. I thought you'd gone bonkers from thirst and hunger and drowned yourself or something, so I decided I'd better find solid ground myself or I'd suffer the same fate. And then I found this place. Nice, isn't it? And the best part is, there are no hunters. Only a bunch of big crabs on the east side of the island and a volcano.
I'm gonna walk around for
Hey, pro tip. It's been a
I'll just
while.
stay here and
Welcome.
preen myself, thank you very much.
Oh, Crow, never change. How are you? Ah,
shipwreck debris.
the MVPs of streams, lurkers. Okay, let's go through the arc and see what we can find. Wait, that's not a crab.
It's some kind of giant crab.
I don't think that's a crab.
Sounds like the poor thing's in a lot of pain. Yeah, the shell does look way too tight. Maybe he's outgrown it, but can't shed it. Or whatever it's called.
Can I do anything about that though?
It's the village of the giant crabs. Hey, that sounds like a great name for a B-movie. Village of the Giant Crabs. Clear, unpolluted waters, overflowing with life. Just one more reason why Arcadia is both the vacationers' and environmental activists' wet dream. Literally.
Yeah, it is. It's a little bit like Gollum with a shell.
It's an old fireplace. The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth calling out.
I don't think we can do anything here right now.
I can see clear to the bottom. This really is an excellent spot.
I do like the fact that April now, like, there are some details in this game. That there's one thing I don't like. I mean, April now can breathe underwater, and I don't think that is referenced in the later games, which is a little bit of a shame. Like, let's go back to the beach.
I could get lost if I just wander off into the jungle with no idea what the island looks like or where I'm heading. The top half of the statue depicts a big-mouthed creature calling out.
Hey, there's a hole in the ground. Let's see.
It's a deep hole, more like a crevice actually, caused by some kind of seismic activity. God, it must be at least 50 meters down. The crevice widens out into a huge cave just below, and there's water at the bottom.
That is interesting knowledge.
It's the ruins of an old city. It's a huge volcanic mountain.
Okay. Crow, can we like... Oh, yes, we can.
What can you tell me about the island, Crow?
Only what I've been able to see from above. There's a volcano, dead I think, and lots of jungle, and some nice beaches.
I'd like to explore the jungle, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get lost. Any ideas?
Well, I could stay airborne and keep track of where you are. That way I could direct you if... Sorry, when you get lost.
Sounds like a super plan, Crow.
Let's go.
I like how Crow is just like, when you get lost, and she isn't even disputing. It's like, yep, I will get lost. I just love that. So let's go to the volcano. Oh, this is looking friendly. Oh yeah, this music. Volcano is dead, remember? Very dead.
The rumbling is much fiercer here, and the ground is really shaking. It's definitely seismic. It has got to be emanating from this volcanic mountain. I mean, it looks dead, but it must be about to wake up or erupt or something.
This is
After
from
surviving a shipwreck, being kidnapped
99.
by fishes and learning to breathe in water, I'm about to die in a volcanic eruption? Isn't that ironic?
If I recall. This game was released in 1999. Of course, we have the HD mod. To make things look a little bit nicer.
It's a small, eye-sized aperture with a crystal in it, like a lens. Maybe some kind of telescope? I don't see anything interesting. It's a keyhole. What a strange symbol.
Do we have anything here that we can use? I don't think
I don't see anything
so.
interesting.
Uh,
I don't see anything interesting. What a strange symbol.
no, I don't think we will be able to.
I
We
don't
can't-
see anything interesting. It's a keyhole.
Well, we can't do anything here, so... Are we sure? I mean, there's supposed to be something to do here. I'm supposed to be able to do something here. But I don't have... Not any of these.
Amazingly enough, I still have my diary and it's still in one piece.
It's been under the ocean. How is it still in one piece? Although I guess paper is like a
It's a
pretty good
single
thing.
iron coin. It's a keyhole.
Keyhole for what though? We don't have anything to use it for. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else here. Look at the mouth. We don't see anything interesting. Maybe we can get
That's
crow.
one mother of a tree. It's got to be at least 100 meters tall. And what's that in the tree crown? Looks like a man-made construction. He's not around.
I
Should try
haven't
again
played
later.
Grim Fandango, no. I think I do
That's
own
a
it on
huge tree.
GOG.
There's a large object in the tree crown. That's a huge tree. There's a large object in the tree crown.
It is on
The bottom
my
half of the statue
list
depicts a
of
creature
things to
listening,
play
while
later,
The top part depicts a similar creature calling
because
out.
I've heard many good things about Grim Fandango.
Dried twigs and sticks. The bottom half of the statue depicts a creature listening, while the top... It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole. It's a creature with large ears.
Oh right, I should probably take note of this. Write this like order down, because we're gonna need the we're gonna need that order later. So it's a thingamajig, because there are a bunch of these statues scattered around, and we need this order here. Yeah, it's a book of cheats, book of notes. So it's like this, 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 and that.
Dried twigs and sticks.
Ow!
Oh, right.
Who's there?
That's the thing.
Shut up.
If there's somebody there, I heard you.
Is she gone?
Nope, she's still around.
Shut up.
If you won't come out, I'll just sit down here and wait. Sooner or later, you'll have to show yourself.
Eclipse!
Oh my god!
Ah!
I hate this place. I so hate it, I can't even sit down without crushing the natives.
Big person alert!
What are you?
What does it look like?
A talking twig?
We're stickmen. And you're an accident waiting to happen with your large, ungainly body and waddly legs.
What's a stick man?
What's a stick man?
An unlucky bugger doomed to a miserable life of stiff backs and monotonous drudgery in the shadow of a mother tree.
Happy little fella, ain't ya?
I love
You
this.
have no idea.
Oh.
So, you guys are stick men.
That's right. I'm Wick. This is Willow. And that dumb-looking one over there is Woody. And this is our mother tree.
What's a mother tree?
What do you mean, what's a mother tree? It's a mother tree. How difficult can it be? It's our mother, and it's a tree.
It's a mother tree.
Duh! I love this.
What do stickmen do?
What do we do? What do we do? What do you mean, what do we do?
Well, the people in this world always do something. Like the Banda dug tunnels in the earth. The Meren killed Snapjaw and covered their houses with Tanyen. You gotta do something.
Hey, it ain't easy being a stick, let me tell you. You got your stiff back and limbs, your fear of fire and water, your 300 years of miserable boredom, and then you have to get planted and raise a family. It ain't easy.
So, you're not doing anything worthwhile then?
Lady, I'm miserable. I'm grumpy, and I got a headache. What do you want from me?
Where do the Elation live?
The Elation? The guys with wings? Up in the volcano. There's an old city in there. I think they're squatting.
How do I get into the volcano?
You don't. The road collapsed a few centuries ago, and when traders come, the Elation fly down to meet them. Nobody goes up there anymore.
What's that constant rumbling noise?
Lady, you have no idea what we have to endure. All day, all night, that noise is just murder. It all started when Quaman, the quiet giant, would you believe that's what we used to call him, was banished by the Orowal from his perfect fishing place to some remote place in the forest.
Whoa, information overload. Let's step back for a minute to fill in the details. Who's Quaman, the quiet giant?
He's the scariest human we've ever seen. He stands tall as a mountain and uses whole trees for toothpicks. But he was the quiet type and reasonably gentle for a human. He'd spend his days out by the Orowal village, catching fish and frying fish and eating fish, and looking out across the ocean, dreaming about loose women or whatnot.
I just love this. Like, this game is so beyond this time. It's hilarious and it's like doesn't hold back.
What happened to get the quiet giant banished from that place?
The Orowal got scared when he accidentally stepped on one of their young ones. He didn't do any real harm, but they banished him from their village nonetheless, and told him to go far into the forest.
Who are the Orlowal?
They're the crab-like creatures who live down by the sea. They're nice people, if a little crabby. And it's hard to understand what they're saying half the time.
Where's Quaman now?
Somewhere in the forest east of here, we don't know where exactly. He went there to get as far away from the Orowal as possible.
My nose itches.
So what does all this have to do with the rumbling noise?
I was getting to that. If you just let me get a word in edgewise.
I just had some questions is all.
Anyway, Quaman is the brooding type. And he takes everything so to heart, he got instantly depressed and went to sleep.
And what is he doing now?
Still sleeping. That's the problem.
But how long ago was it that the Orlowal banished him?
The last full moon, nearly 30 sunsets passed.
He's been sleeping for a month?
He was depressed. What do you want, lady? Once I got so miserable I slept for 8 years. And let me tell you, those 8 years were the happiest of my life.
I still don't understand what this has to do with the rumbling noise.
See that statue over there?
Sure. What's up with that?
Back when the Dalmari lived on this island ages ago, they put these statues up all around the island so that they could speak with each other.
You're kidding. So they're like telephones?
Tell her what? I don't know what that is. The thing is, these statues are all connected through magic. And when you speak into one, your voice flies through the air and comes out of another statue.
But I still don't understand.
You saw the big head up by the mountain?
Yes?
That's the one they use to talk to everyone on the island, to warn people of storms or to hold evening prayer. It's connected to the statues as well. and Quaman is sleeping right next to a statue's ear.
I get it. Resonance. He's snoring and the deep bass reverberating through the loudspeaker, the big head, causes a resonance that vibrates the entire island. But can't you just wake him up?
We don't know where he is. We're not much for exploring this forest. There's water and fire and monkeys. Monkeys like to play with sticks. We don't like monkeys.
But can't you just, well, send your voice to his statue to wake him up?
There are 4 problems with that. Number 1, all the statues have an assigned symbol, an identifying mark, but we don't know which his is. Second, most of the statues are broken in some way or another.
What do you mean?
Some statues can only talk to certain other statues. Some can't be spoken to, and some can't hear, which makes it very difficult to get a connection through to where you want to send your voice. Number 3, in order to use the statues, you need a key. We don't have it. We don't know where it is.
And number 4?
We're stickmen, lady. What do you think? We don't know much about magic or magical devices. And
what?
we're not too smart, okay? There, I said it. We're not too smart. And when you look at Woody over there, who's pretty stupid by stickman standards, that's a pretty scary thought.
Sorry I asked.
Okay, so we have taken note of the thing for the big tree one, and so we have the other. There's another one down here. We have to just take note of which one it is.
The bottom half of the statue depicts a large-eared creature listening intently.
This one is. This one is set to.
It's a creature with a big mouth.
Okay, so this one is sending to the one we were at just now. So the other one is the one we were left just now at the big tree can only hear. This one can send, where then we can turn this. We don't know where it's sending though. Well, this one is sending to the one by the big tree. We don't know which one it's listening to though. Let's see.
It's another one of those magical public telephone statues.
This one is listening to. We don't know which one it's listening to, but it has. It's broken. I can summarize it. This one will send to the one in the tree. No wait, we actually don't know.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole. It's a creature with a big mouth.
Wait a minute, how does it work?
The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a...
No, I think I misunderstood it. We need to find the key regardless, so there's that. So let's go to the top of the volcano. Hello there, pigs! Aww. Let's go to the volcano and go to the big mouth again. Let's see if we can find anything new here now.
I don't see anything interesting. It's a keyhole. That symbol represents one of the statue's cum phone booths scattered about the island. That symbol represents one of the statue's cum phone booths scattered about the island. tree. There's a large object in the tree crown.
Hello, I'm Woody. They call me the stupid one, 'cause I'm kinda slow, so don't let me keep you busy. I was born with a big brain, so I can't move as fast as my two brothers. I can only do useless stuff like calculations and design, and I play a few instruments, and I'm writing a book on the flora and fauna of Aleians.
He's a stupid one.
Hello? Actually, it doesn't seem like the statue's receiving my voice at all.
Can I do anything to turn this?
He's a stick man. He's a stick man. It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Wait, do I have anything that looks like that? I don't. So I still need to find the key, which we don't have. So let's go back to the beach. I don't see anything that looks like a key down here. Actually, let's call for Crow. Maybe he has seen it.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
I guess he's not. Wait a minute. We have the rope, so maybe we can use it down here.
There's a large cave down there.
I wonder how long this rope is.
There's a large cave down there. It's a long rope.
Yay! So let's all appreciate how strong April is. The fact that she's able to climb up and down this cave is 50 meters down with a rope. Let's appreciate how strong she is. No, that's not. Nah. Wasn't what I was supposed to do. Tie up, tie up. Destroyer of ships? What? Oh yeah, like that. I get it. I just had to think a little bit. But yes, I mean, that makes sense. If she punched through the hull of that ship with that much strength, like it sent shockwaves through the bottom of it, then sure. Wow. Frame drops or lag.
It's the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. There's a piece amongst the rubble that looks like a bolt or a key. It's intact.
That gives us the key we need. Excellent.
That's a Meren city. Big nests, once housing the Aleian, but now empty and in disrepair.
So let's climb up, bring the rope, because everyone could always use to have a rope. So can we actually use this key on the statue base here now?
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.